I shot a video with Providence before the murder of George Floyd, and it talked about how we were wrapping up May being Mental Health Awareness Month. And the video was really focusing on our mental health in the time of COVID, in the time of quarantine. Obviously, since then, things have changed with protests and now with the new charges that just came out today. But I do think that I'm going to post this video anyway, because I think talking about mental health is really important. I think that the overall message doesn't change, and that dealing with our mental health and managing it in the middle of discussing police brutality, police killing of Black people is very important. And so I thank Providence so much for continuing to partner with us in regards to our mental health. So just know that the video that immediately follows this was filmed before everything that was going on in regards to the George Floyd protests, but I think the message is still important, okay? Strength and solidarity with all of you, family. Love y'all.
Hey fam, May has been Mental Health Awareness Month, and Providence and I are going to bring you a little bit of a different message to wrap up Mental Health Awareness Month this May, because you've heard a lot out there about you have to do these things to take care of yourself in the middle of a pandemic, and I know things are hard, but we're in it together. You're not alone. All of those are fantastic messages, but we keep it 100 here on Ask the MP, and Providence is going to keep it 100 with you, and sometimes that just doesn't work. My mental health is not super great these days. From working, from writing a dissertation, from knowing people who have been sick, to dealing with this whole thing, to being locked up, to not being able to see my friends and family, it hasn't been great. Now, I know the things that I need to do to keep my mental health in a place where I know that I can sort of manage it and just acknowledge it for what it is and continue to work through it. And for me, those things are I'm a very social person, so I need to reach out to individuals. I do a lot of yoga. I've taken up running again. I have to find a way to work out. I have to find a way to be physical. I've really limited the amount of COVID-19 information that I consume on a daily basis. Even though it's part of my job to do that, I've still had to limit it. First of all, mental health is not just a month. It is a practice. It is something you have to keep working at. It is something that you have to keep doing all the time. Just like keeping your body up, you have to keep your mentals up. Just like Beast Mode said, right?
Take care of y'all bodies, you know what I mean? Don't take care of y'all chicken. You feel me? Don't take care of y'all mentals.
Providence does such amazing work at trying to help everyone talk in a real way about their mental health. And lots of people on social media are trying to do that as well. But this message from us to you is just to let you know that as we wrap up this focus on mental health awareness this month, that it continues and that it should continue. And that building whatever you need to do to keep your mental health up into a daily routine, a daily practice, something that is part of your life, doesn't have to be hard. It's not complicated, but it's so incredibly valuable to do so. So whether that's reading a little bit, getting off of social media, limiting your COVID-19 exposure, limiting talking to that friend who might be a little bit toxic right now, cleaning out your closet. One for me has been just making my bed. Making my bed every day changes everything, changes my world. All of those things are really, really crucially important. So we bring you this message at the end of Mental Health Awareness Month that all of this really yummy, wonderful, juicy stuff that we have learned in May about taking care of our mental health, we're going to continue that on into June and through the rest of the year. And I know it's super cliche. We are going to get through this thing together. I promise y'all, we are going to get through it. Also, there's one thing about needing to do yoga and make your bed. There's another thing about being in a really deep place, in a really dark place where you need to ask for help. So if you're one of those people and you need to ask for help, you can always reach out to the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. Even if you're not feeling suicidal but you need help, you can reach out to them. 1-800-273-TALK or 1-800-273-8255. If you're a trans individual and you need to reach out for help, and it is okay to ask for help. If you're trans or non-binary, there is a specialized line just for your unique needs, 1-877-565-8860 or translifeline.org. For LGBT plus individuals who need specific help, who are not in a good place and may need to reach out for help, or you want to reach out and try to help someone else, the Trevor Project is a fantastic resource. You can get at them at thetrevorproject.org, or the Trevor Project's number is 1-866-488-7386. Or you can text START to 678-678. Regardless of where you reach out, all of these organizations are going to be able to help you and help you figure out exactly what you need to get you up out of that dark place. It's beautiful outside right now. The sun is out, but it might not always be reflective of what's actually going on the inside of us. I'm case in point. I've learned the things that I need to do to help keep my mental health and my mental wellness above the fray so that I can sort of continue to operate and not go to those really dark places. But if you're one of those people in one of those dark places, there are resources for you. At the end of the day, keep fighting. Keep working on this. Mental health, mental wellness is a daily practice that can be so easily woven into your daily routine. It is worth it, I promise. From Providence, from me, from everybody, we're all going through this together, right? We love you. Thank you for an amazing May being Mental Health Awareness Month, and know that we're going to continue that on through the rest of the year. Love you, fam. Don't forget to follow Providence all over social media at Providence, as well as, put your comments, questions, all the things that you do to help your mental health in the comments below in this video. Love you so much, fam. I'll see you next time.